this whole keto thing, and so yeah, I just made one, and then I've moved to my old fashioned, which I've had to make keto, but like, 'cause I'm trying to do this whole keto thing.
Oh, who's
and,
echoing?
So yeah, I just made one, and then I've
Who's
moved to my old
echoing?
How do you make
Which I've had to make
old-fashioned keto?
So I use keto thing.
Oh, who's echoing?
I don't know who's watching YouTube in the background, but they need to stop. I just made one, and then
Who's echoing?
How do you make
Which I've had to make
old-fashioned keto?
So I use keto thing.
Oh, who's echoing?
I don't know who's watching YouTube in the background, but they need to stop. I just made one, and then
Who's echoing?
How do you make
Which I've had to make
old-fashioned keto?
So I use keto thing.
Oh, who's echoing?
I don't know who's watching YouTube in the
All
background.
right, everybody mute. Who's echoing?
How do you make
Which I've had to make
old-fashioned keto?
So I use keto thing.
Oh, who's echoing?
I don't know who's watching YouTube in the
All
background.
right, everybody mute. Who's echoing?
How do you make
Which I've had to make
old-fashioned keto?
So I use I don't know who's watching YouTube in the
All right,
background.
everybody mute.
Who's echoing?
How do you make
Which I've had to make
old-fashioned keto?
So I use I don't know who's watching YouTube in the
All right,
background.
everybody mute. Who's echoing?
How do you make old-fashioned keto?
I don't know who's watching YouTube in the
All right,
background.
everybody mute. Who's echoing? All right, everybody mute.
All right. I just muted Dana. Y'all can unmute yourselves now.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy.
That was very annoying.
I'm like crying. That was the funniest
Our
Zoom
next
thing
musical is Groundhog Day.
ever had happen.
Y'all can unmute yourselves now. Did y'all watch Christy's
Oh my
episode
gosh.
where she just
Yes.
starts dancing to the echo and says,
That was the funniest
Our next musical is Groundhog Day.
ever had happen.
Dana Martin.
Oh my god.
Still going.
Did y'all watch Christy's
Oh my gosh.
episode where
What happens when you get well over 40?
Like an eternal
Our
loser.
next musical is
we're just gonna stop sharing.
Okay.
There,
Wow.
Wow.
the screen share. Okay.
Yeah. We're just not gonna do that anymore at all. I don't where did he go?
he must have went to the back bathroom and had a conversation with Charla. He's got 2 extra roommates right now, so.
That's true. So Rob, right now, Riley and Maddie are both living at Dana's house.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
They got a little commune going.
Maddie had like a couple of weeks between leases,
Okay.
just had nowhere to go, so she's there, and then Riley, yeah, she's there too now. So it's a party. He's got all those females. How's everyone doing? Good.
Good.
Yay.
Not looking forward to tomorrow. Rob was talking about his teaching thing. Tomorrow I get to inform my grad students which ones have to go into the classroom.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Which ones get to die?
Is that good girl Winnie Foster?
Yes, this is.
Awesome. Yes.
Oh, she's so
Good girl, Winnie
good
Foster.
Oh,
Like-
also got her a toad.
Not. Oh, nice.
I love it. Love it.
Nice.
Rob, when we eventually do talk everlasting, Parker is the toad.
Oh, excellent. That's so cool.
How confused is Dana right now?
Yeah, that he's muted. We
Yeah.
should just leave him that way.
Okay, that's fine.
Just leave him muted. Oh no, he can control his own microphone.
All right, this is
we'll
what he
start
gets
the
for not
show then.
liking.
How's that?
This is because you don't like Sunday in the Park with George.
Dana, that was a mess.
Because you never watched it.
Yeah, Dana, you left and it was chaos.
It has been chaos.
Echo.
No, I don't
think you understand. Like,
No.
I don't think you understand.
How many times are you gonna say that? Because if you say it another 15 times, it might. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Starting the show for real. Sorry for the delay, folks.
Are we supposed to be quiet?
I don't care.
No.
Little delay.
Say that because if you say it another 15 times.
Oh, the echo's still there.
All right, here we go. Starting the show for real. Sorry for the delay, folks.
Are we supposed to be quiet?
I don't care.
Fill your glasses up and sit your asses down. Coming to you live from their living rooms to yours, it's time for Dad's After Dark.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Diva Dad's After Dark. We have our very special guest joining us for After Dark, Mr. Rob Greta. We had a great show. If you caught us live, thank you for joining us live. If you didn't, you should be able to watch it now. Watch it and then come back in here. Just do it at like 1.5 speed. Have fun. No?
That's how I watch the show all the time.
I know you do.
Actually, I watch it at normal speed, and every time you talk, I hit.
I'd like to hear your Batman voice on 1.5 times.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. Jerk.
Parker, do you realize you've now raised $10?
Yeah, I'm totally going to have to watch my mouth now, Parker. I don't want to pay for your college. I still have to pay for mine.
What do
You know what? If I'm the one that contributes the most to your college fund, I would actually feel very proud about that because you're a great human.
I have a feeling that college is going to be like, yeah, maybe I'll go to college. I'm too much of a star.
Passing the diva torch already, Rodney?
Yep. Hey, we gotta inspire. We gotta bring up.
We're
You
already
gotta bring up
training the next
divas. Like they don't just make themselves. You gotta help.
I don't know. You did a pretty damn good
Years
job
of practice,
yourself.
right?
I did not make myself. I come from a long line.
Of strawberry tarts.
Do you want to see Winnie's favorite toy?
Yes.
Yes.
Pinky.
Whoa.
Oh.
That is the stuff of nightmares. What is that? Parker, please don't make it move.
Where are your roommates, Dana?
Oh.
Hello.
See?
I have no idea. It is amazing that yeah.
What?
What?
Did you say,
Take your time,
did you
Dana.
say words?
So yesterday, funny story. One of my roommates, Maddie, who was Maddie Sakala, Rob Greta knows because she was the one of the, what are they called? Bachelorettes. Maddie Sakala, her alarm kept going off and going off and going off, and my office is right next to the room that she's staying in.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, Charla, to my wife, like, can you please like go in there and like see if she's okay? Because it's 8:00 and she's supposed to be at work at 8. And she was like, yeah. She opened it. Maddie's like, yeah, I'm off today. And oh, I'm sorry for trying to help you. This morning, her alarm was going off, and I ignored it because she's a big girl. She can take care of herself. Turns out she was an hour and a half late for work today. That's all I'm going to say about my roommate situation. And Riley May is my roommate, who was our Sophie.
Yes.
And so right before Diva Dad started, she had asked, can you help me put up my LED lights in my room? Like, where do you want them? Like up? Like up? Like I gotta get a stool out and reach and put them up? Yes, please. Fine. So I did, because she's our daughter. So that's how it's going.
So at the end of the episode, we were talking about classic musical theater roles that Samuel L. Jackson would not be good for. I would like to continue this conversation because I'm
Where's my dog at?
What's up,
There
Justin?
he is. There he is.
What's up, Dustin?
Hey y'all, what's up?
Dustin, who got a shout out in the show because I was talking about that GIF I sent you where when I see you again, I'm totally running at you like this guy.
Oh, and you did. You did.
And we did. Yes, we did.
What's going on, y'all?
Woo-hoo. Dustin, this is Rob. Rob, this is Dustin.
Hi, Dustin.
Hi, Rob. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing well. I was walking my dog currently.
Oh, what kind of dog?
A headache. No, he's a half Boston Terrier, half Chihuahua.
Oh.
Yeah. So walking him and cooking also.
First answer was correct.
Yes.
What are you cooking?
It's called a cuppa. You know what you know what I'm talking about? You ever heard that before? It's from Steel Magnolias.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
That's
wonderful dessert.
I would
Yeah,
avoid the cyanide.
I'm treating myself, so I'm having that with a scoop of ice cream.
That's delicious.
Yes.
okay. What's up, Katarina?
Hey. I
What's
put my
up,
dog
KT?
together by myself.
Yes, girl.
Good job.
That didn't work. So
I love the pillows.
Thanks.
Hi, Catherine.
I'm so tired, Rob.
Aw.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's had some times.
Aw.
My apartment flooded.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's been a time.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's why I'm just now putting my couch together because we're in our new apartment.
How many times have you moved in the last 2 weeks?
I've moved twice in the past 2 weeks. Spread out amongst
More than that, if you think about that, you moved a lot of your stuff to the storage apartment, and then you were living at the temporary apartment, and then you got into your new apartment. That's probably 3 times.
It's been a lot.
Okay, so are you settled though now? This is the place
This is it.
for a while.
This is. If I can make it to the end of 2020 in this apartment, then I'm good.
Okay.
That's my goal.
How is the
I
kitchen?
think if any of us can just make it to the end of 2020, period, we're good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hashtag truth.
All right.
I have a question for Cody. What was the last show you were in at TTC?
What was the last show I was in? So the last one that I worked on was My Fair Lady. I think the last one that I was in was She Loves Me. And I had an ensemble role in that show, but I've worked on a couple of sets since then because I took some time off of TTC being on stage because I was working on Stage Center and some other shows. I did a show in Georgetown, was traveling around for a little bit. But yeah, I think She Loves Me was the last time I was actually on stage.
Was that the same cast? You were in the ensemble as Ben and
And James, yeah,
James Show. Okay,
yeah. So that show,
That dollhouse set.
yeah, I designed the set for it as well. That was the show that we had. Half of the cast was the main cast, and they were in the entire show, and then the rest of us, the other half of the cast, was in 2 scenes. So we had a lot of downtime backstage. I was one of those. And then while I was doing that show, I was actually in auditions for Stage Center's production of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, where I played Brick, which was a very different experience from She Loves Me. So
Why?
Yeah. Brick does not leave the stage at all in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, and it's a very so She Loves Me is a very like upbeat, happy show for the most part, pretty lighthearted, pretty silly. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is very depressing.
Depends on your perspective.
I mean, if you're playing Brick, it's very depressing.
What's up,
We were
Cynthia
talking
and
about
Hannah?
method earlier, so
Yeah, Hannah.
It's Donna.
Donna.
I have to go to bed soon, but I just wanted to say hi. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Why are you going to bed so early?
Because I have to get up for
Is it another
school.
7 a.m. day?
Yep. So
Terrible.
And a
So
run
you
before
don't
that.
know, Rob, you don't know if you're doing in person or you are doing in person with freshmen, but not the rest of your.
Freshmen are coming to campus,
Okay.
but our classes, they let us know that depending on like an acting class,
Mm-hmm.
they're allowing us to do face-to-face, but the other ones need to be either a hybrid or online. And so I'm choosing to just do online, which is why I'm turning this guest bedroom into a teaching station.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so because my acting class is full of freshmen.
Oh, gotcha.
So
I just found out I'm teaching in person and online simultaneously. So
Me too.
Oh, right.
that will be interesting. So
How are you doing it? Are you doing it through Zoom?
yeah, we're doing it through. So I'll be teaching live in my class. So I'll only be at 25% capacity in class.
Right.
But then the rest will be online and they'll be on Zoom. And so it's gonna be interesting. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of trial and error.
Do they flip the next day then? Those
Yeah.
that were
Well,
both- I
so
mean,
so they're together 2 days a week. So I'm teaching both of them 2 days a week together, and then the rest we flip. So
got it.
it's so good to see your face.
Yeah, you too. I saw your episode.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no, is right. She burned us like the whole damn time.
But I do feel validated, Rob, that you gave me credit for Dana getting Sam. So
Absolutely. I always give credit where credit is due.
Thank you.
I'm really glad that you did get it right, because if Dana didn't get it right, then me and Mike would have been on the outs, because you would have been like, nope, let's go with younger dads. It'll be fine. We'll just get
Intro Paul early.
So thank you.
Oh God. You know what? We made it through an entire episode
Without mentioning
without
Paul.
mentioning Paul. Fantastic.
I feel like that's gonna start hurting his feelings now.
He doesn't.
Well, good luck, Rob. I'm gonna bow out.
Thanks, you too.
See ya. Bye, guys.
Bye, Donna.
Bye.
No, Paul catches up with us when he can.
Where is he now?
Here?
Oh, he's not riding?
No.
Probably play World of
Hannah,
Warcraft.
make me
Yeah.
some cookies.
He plays a whole lot of World of Warcraft.
Hannah, make me some cookies.
I understand.
Yeah, so I was tasked, like I had a vision about what our thing was going to be for the Chicago. Have you seen our Chicago the Merry Murderers of whatever?
County Jail.
Cell Block Tango.
Cell Block Tango.
Cell Block Tango.
Have you seen our version of Cell Block Tango?
No.
You're
Well,
not ready.
So I had a vision. I had a vision for it.
Okay.
So Adrian told me, she's like, fine, you got a vision, then you do it. You put it together. And I was like, fine. Okay, I'll do that. So Mr. Paul Early, he was in town, and he was actually at the theater the day that me and Tyler and Benjamin and Zach, we were all at the theater. The only person who couldn't be at the theater because he lives in frickin' New York City was Keith Owen. And so we could have had of the 6 people, we could have had 5 in the can, and then all we'd have to worry about with Keith, and I wasn't worried about Keith because Keith is a consummate professional, but Paul on that particular day had a World of Warcraft something that he apparently couldn't miss, and so he couldn't stick around to do the performance so that we would have it in the can so that I could edit it and make it, perfect and give it to Adrian ahead of time. No, he had to film it in his living room, like at the last possible second. And so Paul's on my list. If you're watching, Paul, you're on my list.
He's not watching.
He's not watching.
Playing Warcraft.
He's not watching.
Benjamin.
I did want to say, after watching the Diva Dads tonight, Rob was talking a little bit about how when he did Threepenny with us just recently, he had all of these great ideas going in, and there was so much work. And I don't think that you guys realize, because a year before we did Threepenny, when we were doing Mamma Mia, Rob and I were actually having meetings about what we were going to do with Threepenny, and we, like, the flashlights and things like that were already in development a year in advance. And then Rob and I had calls a couple of times. I know he did this with other members of the crew too, and about like trying to put it all together and make it cohesive, because I came to him and I was like, okay, here's my set. Here's like 1,000 different things. And anybody who's worked on one of my sets knows that they're kind of a thing. Rob took that, he worked it into the vision. He made a few different tweaks to make it work with little things like the choreography and the music. And it was one of the most anticipatory directions I've ever seen a musical take on. Like, he had so many ideas that and a very clear vision from the outset that we were already working on literally a year in advance.
Oh, thanks.
We hadn't even announced the show yet, and we were already making plans.
That's right. I was happy to do it. I get excited about shows a lot, and any problem solving we can do a long time ahead, I'm all for.
Hi, Benjamin.
Benjamin!
Hi.
Hi there.
The BBB tonight with the Bo and Benjamin breakdown.
Yeah, I loved it.
Doing what we need to do.
So if I'd have known that further in advance, I would have been able to adjust our outro.
Nobody cares.
It has nothing to do with me and everything to do with the show. So I would have given you credit in our post credits. Sorry.
It is fine. No.
I love membrane. I love that.
Yeah, no. We were talking about it, and we were trying to make it like funny, and so we were like, oh my god, okay, so like let's just improvise. And like bro literally was like, wait, no, for real, what's the song? Is it Membrane? Like he actually like had no idea what it was.
That does not surprise
me. I love it.
Very funny.
There's so much honesty in comedy, so I like that.
So Rob, funny story about Little Shop. I went into audition for, I wanted to be Audrey too, and ended up as Mushnik. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. And I sat down with this dude during auditions, like just before everything started, and I try to make it a point the way that people make me feel comfortable at theater company. They talk to you and they just kind of strike up conversation, and so I try to make a point, one male, one female, and just kind of talk with them and make them feel comfortable, and someone new that I haven't seen before. And Dustin was the guy that I sidled up to and was talking with, and he's a musician from Austin. I was a musician from Austin. We had that in common. We started kind of chatting, and then I heard him sing for Audrey, and I was like, F it. I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to pay $1. Sorry, Parker. I'm like, I'm out. This guy is totally the guy.
Hey, you made me feel very comfortable, Dana. You made me feel very comfortable. Yes.
And very at ease that he had no competition.
Yeah, right? Because then...
You ain't supposed to say it right. You're supposed to just go...
So he sings before me, and I'm like, I don't even want to sing now. Like, I did the the Shrek donkey song from Shrek as my audition thing, and I felt stupid. Like I was like, why am I even doing this? Like it's not like, I mean, who knows the mind of Adrian and whatever, but I mean, come on, folks. I was like, this cat,
I was still very intimidated by everyone, especially what's his name, Adrian, who sang Poison Ivy.
Sean McMullen.
Sean was like, "Are you auditioning in blue jeans?
John?
You're gonna stretch? Are you stretching in blue jeans?" I was like, "I am. I am."
John straight up was like hazing Dustin that night, trying to intimidate him out of audition.
Wait, hold on.
no!
Who is this?
John McMullen.
Of course, it was John McMullen.
He said, "I'm auditioning for Audrey too because I've got this voice and I'm singing Poison Ivy."
Oh, no.
I was like, "Oh no, what am I gonna do?"
Sad part is, I don't think John even knows what he's doing when he's saying that. He's just stating the
He's really
facts.
sweet.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very sweet though. He's very nice.
He is, but he certainly, if you don't know, it's just.
But I knew it was over, and I probably wasn't going to get cast. And if I was just going to be happy to be like the Marcus guy busting through the door. Like I would have been happy with whatever.
That is one strange and interesting plan.
Yeah. Yes. ... Adrian, there's nothing else on the page. It says ... Yeah. So, and it's amazing to me, you know, how incredible the community is within this place, but it's all I know. I've talked to several other people, multiple people, that it isn't quite. I think we talked about this at Carney's, Rob, that yeah, there is community and there's a sense of that, but it's just a little tweaked difference here that's just a little different. Not better or worse, just different. And yeah. What?
Hey, Parker.
Better.
It is better.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I would rather be there than here.
Well, we'd
And if these
rather
get
have a
saved on
Carney's
YouTube,
night
you
with
have to say they're better.
Oh my God.
What'd you say, Cody?
These get saved on YouTube. You have to say it's better. This is advertisement.
Oh, this is true. We are live for another.
Also not a lie.
Which reminds me, I figured out why the echo was happening, and I apologize. It's because I
was
started with what?
What?
It was your fault.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I figured out why the
So
echo was
when I
happening.
went live-
I apologize. I started.
When I ran in here and was like, "Oh crap, I'm Parker. I got this."
That counts.
I think that counts.
That counts.
So I ran in here and I saw that I hadn't started the live feed, but I started the other stuff. Yeah, and it pops up and starts auto playing with volume, and that's why there was the echo. So I apologize for those of you.
That, Dana, while you were out, that's what we were dealing with there, trying to figure out what was happening.
I had to warm up my pizza. Priorities, man. So
Don't you have a roommate that can do that for you?
I need to get her in here. Like, she would love to be able to speak with Rob. She was talking about it earlier tonight.
Where is
Yeah?
What's she doing?
Well, her hair is in a towel right now. So, I can't- Sophie.
So what?
yeah.
Adrian has cat ears on.
What
I
are you
think-
saying?
Do we need to all put our hair into towels to get her to come out?
So here's the thing, like what she's not my daughter, so I can't just like bang 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 open the door. Like it's like, hello, are you? Can I come in? I just yeah. I'm figuring this out. It's weird. I did get my first rent payment, so that makes me happy. Oh my God, I'm gonna go bang on her door.
So we changed his mind.
Why
Well,
do we do this every week with him?
I don't know. We stressed him out so much, you guys. Like, I thought he might cry tonight.
Oh no! It was so funny. Oh, like that's the hardest I've laughed in so long. That was
During the Jennifer Riley bit.
yeah, just every time we had to play a video, and he was like,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get creative as to like, what I'm gonna keep doing to him. Because this is what's getting me through. Stressing Dana out. It's my job. It's a good one. It's a good one. Rob, what do you do to like fill your time up there? Like, do you get to get out? Like, what is it like up there right now?
Well, it's kind of dead, but there are a lot more people out than you would expect.
Well, it's not spiking there, is it?
Well, it is. It just started about maybe 3 weeks ago. It started to go up, especially around here, which is why we're all concerned about all these students coming back to campus. I mean, a lot of the other sister schools that we belong to have already said everything is going to be online, but for some reason our school has not done that, unfortunately. But there's a lot more people out than you would expect, and not all wearing masks.
Yep.
Which is concerning. So
they have to here now.
Yeah, and we're supposed to as well. But we're in Western Pennsylvania, and they have a different mindset.
Yeah.
So
I took a drive down to Bryan the other day, and the difference from Austin to Bryan is pretty significant.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
In Austin, I mean, I would say probably, and this is not an exaggeration, probably 99% of people that I see are wearing masks, social distancing, doing the whole works. In Bryan, when I went down there after the mandate had passed, maybe 50% were actually doing any of it. So
yeah.
So my wife went to Austin today. I asked her about what it was like was there, because she went to like Total Wine, you know, we drink a lot, so she went to Total Wine while she was there and some other places, and came back with, so they have a QT. If you're familiar with QT, they have this peach mango unsweetened black tea that she loves mixing with Crown Peach. And so she came back and she's like, can you get that case out of case? Are you serious? Like, she had them go in the back and get 24 case of this peach mango tea from QT. She went to a few other places and she was like, it's dead. Like, there seemed to be more traffic, you know, people walking around in Bryan than there was in Austin.
Yeah,
I just thought that was crazy. I know there's been some discussions outside of the Diva Dads with the Diva Dads and company. I wear a mask, or at least a gaiter, you know, over my face when I go out. Yes, thank you, Adrian. And for no other reason than just to make sure that if I have something, I don't want to pass it. So is that so wrong?
That's what it's all about.
Totally is. Yep.
Yeah, in College Station, like, our total cases is finally, it's like things are starting to get better, but now students are moving in, and like with the thousands of kids that are about to infiltrate this place, like, it's gonna be awful because there's already parties like around me, like, it's already awful.
Yeah.
Anna, you got stories about the students moving in? I saw that reaction.
I just don't like them coming back.
No, I don't want them here. Go away. Please stay with your parents.
I love the lack of traffic without them. So yes, stay with your parents.
But even like the lack of traffic was really nice at the beginning of quarantine, but it took like no time at all for traffic to go back to normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But one student today, she asked me, one of my classes, it was supposed to be hybrid. And she said, you're the only class that I would have to be on campus for. Is there any way we could work that out? And I said, yes.
Wow.
Stay home and we'll work something out.
Do that simulcasting that Cynthia was talking about.
Yep.
So.
Benjamin, what are you doing for school?
So there's like Trying to figure out how to unmute it. So there's, for Huntsville High School, and like for the district, there's 3 options. You can do option A, which is to go into school to do regular school. Option B, which is like a structured online school. So you would get up and 8 a.m. you'd log on and you'd be on your computer from 8 a.m. till 3. And then there's option C, which is what I'm doing, which is unstructured online learning. You kind of just get the work, do what you got to do, learn what you got to learn, c'est la vie, turn everything in on time, just stuff like that. So it's very laid back and easy, which is what I'm doing. Very excited about it. Very excited about it.
Another question for you, Benjamin. Tell me why you hate cats.
Oh, yeah. So I think the music, I think some of the music is really good. I think a lot of the dancing is really good. I think watching that as a show is very weird. It's not really my vibe. I can just watch it and I'm like, oh, this is so weird.
When did you watch it for the first time?
So I watched the movie, but then when Andrew Lloyd Webber
Like the
was
recent
doing,
movie?
Which movie?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, the movie's garbage, but the old recording of the actual musical is fantastic.
That's very
good. We can agree to disagree, darling. But I watched that one when Andrew Lloyd Webber was like releasing all of his the show must go ons on YouTube, and so I watched it then. Opinion still stands.
So is that the version that I saw that I took the picture of and sent to you, Adrian?
Yes.
When I said, "What the hell is a rum tum tugger?"
Yes. And I told you that particular Rum Tum Tugger was a David Bowie knockoff that I had a big crush on when I was a kid.
We all did.
So I told Adrian, I said, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be drunk when I watch it because I didn't quite get it. And she said, no, be drunker. And you'll get it.
I got to see it.
You probably need to be at least as drunk or high as they were when they wrote it.
Really? Andrew Lloyd Webber?
And Tim Rice,
100%.
Well, he didn't write the lyrics. The lyrics come from poetry by T.S. Eliot. So
Sure.
That was my senior term paper.
That's right. That was from that. Yeah. You senior term paper was Cats?
Was the T.S. Eliot.
The T.S. Eliot? Oh, wow.
I kind of loved it.
Jellicle? What was the thing?
Jellicle?
Jellicle
The Jellicle ball? Yeah, they're Jellicle cats. Yeah, Dana, you are treading on very thin ice with Adrian when it comes to cats.
Oh no, he's like broken through that ice. Like he's in a swimming pool. Like there's no ice.
So Adrian, here's the thing. You and me, we tag a team. I will take him for Sunday. You can take him for cats.
I'm sure there's a list.
We can just take him out. So
I want to give Pickett a hug.
Speaking of which, Sunday, a lot of people saw the production shots and they were really impressed. They loved the split scene where you were at the makeup table.
Yes.
And he was painting. They were like,
Those
wow.
lights, man.
I actually did see that part of the show, and that was amazing.
Cool.
Our Sophie will be joining us.
Yay!
In like 10 minutes, maybe. So yes, she will be joining us at some point.
What is she doing?
She's drying her hair right now.
Nobody cares.
I know, right? I do what I can.
I think my mom's watching. Y'all say hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Terry needs to like jump in and tell us a story about Dobson. Little Dobson.
And her first experience with cats.
That's risky.
We
have her as a guest sometime.
Parker, quit. Yeah.
Casey Gilbert says, "We stand the cat ears." I don't know what that means, Casey. You got it.
She's my sister in cats. Like, we go way back. We do a really good Mungo Jerry and Rumple teaser with or without alcohol.
Which reminds me, talking about Casey, like, this is the first show in a few weeks that I can remember there is no Kate Mitchell presence.
Drunk.
That usually doesn't stop her.
That usually doesn't stop
Tonight
her.
it did.
Was it another one of those drinking game shows tonight? And they
No. She still has challenged me too, and has not lived up to that challenge. Not
Well,
once.
she won tonight.
She won?
She's having a great time.
No, I finished the bottle of Kern's Irish whiskey.
That's lasted 2 shows. That's terrible.
This is the only time I drink this.
I know, so it only lasted 2 shows.
You do know I have to work tomorrow. What are y'all's thoughts? Let's poll the audience. What are y'all's thoughts on a Friday show as opposed to a Thursday show?
Who wants to go to a Thursday show?
Well, we're on a Thursday show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know what I said.
I didn't hear correctly, Cody.
Since one of my classes is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday when the semester starts, I'd probably be all for it.
A Friday show?
Yeah, well, as opposed to a Thursday. Although it is at noon, so I should be okay. I should recover in time, but still.
So my problem, just because I got to be at work at 8 every morning, like Friday mornings suck. Not as bad now that we're doing live shows, but
You
they
do
still
this
suck.
to yourself, though. Like, you were like, Thursdays.
I was also like, not live, and I've changed my mind. So I'm entitled to change my mind, Dobby.
My mom says, nope, I'm in bed already, but they need to quit picking on cats. She said that was your first show at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion.
I need a picture, Terry. Come on, hook us up.
You want the pictures that we
You
found?
got the pictures?
No, not the cats.
Oh, that's what I'm. It's the point, Dobby.
Toby, provide a
picture for Master.
I do take Dobson's side when it comes to guys and dolls as well. I'm sorry, Rob. It's not.
Adorable.
Aww.
These are from the grandparent hall.
Oh, look at her.
Oh my gosh.
So we got to see those during the production meeting on Tuesday for Diva Dads. And
That's what we did with
one
Rob's
was the
picture
one I
on
was
Sunday in
hoping
the
you would.
park.
So cute.
This is Hayden. Like, this looks like Hayden, my sweet little nephew.
Oh my
God.
But didn't we do that with Rob's picture on Sunday in the park where we did the Olin Mills where he was like floating in the sky above the rest of us?
Oh, yes.
That was the Mamma Mia one, right?
Oh, maybe Mamma Mia.
He was here for the Sunday cast picture.
Right.
Dana wasn't, but Rob was.
What?
What?
I don't have the Diva Burn trigger on this, so
It's okay. I'll just do what Katie does. Diva burn.
Oh, Katie.
Ben, how was the rest of your day at the Cochrans?
So we've
Immediately checks out.
It was good. We recorded the thingy. We made some TikToks.
I saw that.
They were really good. They were really amazing. We got breakfast. Oh my god. So like restaurants can have apps, and then you can just pay with your card and then just show up and they'll bring it to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very convenient. Don't know if anybody knew that, but just wanted to share that with everybody. Make sure we're on the same loop.
That's how I get my mod pizza. Yes.
Yes. Oh, we had mod pizza
Yesterday.
Love it.
Haley Cochran fed us.
She did. She
All the
did.
Cochran's eat is mod pizza.
Parker, have you ever seen Cats the musical?
No,
Not yet.
but I do have cats.
Oh, I know. Dustin, you're muted. Are you talking?
I know. I'm so. And
Good
you got a new
morning.
puppy, right? A new puppy, right? Scott
Winnie
got a puppy,
Foster.
right? Winnie Foster.
I can actually get her and let you see her.
Yeah. Oh, is she asleep?
No.
He's a puppy. Of course she's not asleep.
I saw her attack the toy earlier.
How are the cats
Oh.
with Winnie Foster?
2 of them are okay. 1 is scared to death. Winnie, come here. Come on. Come here, Winnie.
Hey, Winnie.
Oh,
so cute.
Girl.
Aw.
Come here.
He even has a toad. They showed us earlier.
Oh.
She doesn't like being seen on TV.
Neither do we.
Camera shy.
Is he out of here?
She's so shy, just like Rodney.
She's
dark like
me.
Dustin, I need to ask or share something. You were talking about the John Hamm party.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and
John
all I
Hamm.
could think of was, are you familiar with King's X?
I don't think so.
Okay, so they're a band out of Katy,
Okay.
and they are like rock, prog rock. It's hard to explain, but just Google them. They're Dogman. And Google Dogman by
Dogman.
King's X, and you're gonna die.
It was Bat Boy.
So good. They're one of my like top 3 like most influential bands in me being a musician. And I had the fiddle player in my Celtic band was downtown Austin and like called me at midnight and was like, hey, just watched King's X. I know you missed it, but we're in their tour bus doing stuff. You wanna come down? I'm like, yeah, and I hear Doug Pinnick, who vocally it reminds me a lot of what you do or what you probably did do in your previous musician life. Lot of crazy runs and scream crap that's just insane and makes you want to cry. And my wife at the time, not Charlotte would have been like, go. My ex-wife was like, don't. But I missed out on a chance to hang out in the tour bus with this band and these guys because I didn't follow my heart. And
listen,
dude,
here are the facts. There was probably illegal substances. At that
probably, and it may have been a good decision at that time.
Even
However,
though I was upset with my bandmate, he probably saved me from a world of crazy.
But what a story you would have, my friend.
But yeah, John Hamm kept calling me Stefan. I was like, that's not fine. I'm Stefan.
I'm Stefan the rest of the night. Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I'll shoot you a link right now, man. That
was it you or Dustin that shared the story of the band member that you were jamming at their house and then all of a sudden just asked you to do some coke or something like that?
No, weed, and
that?
It was an after dark that I was telling that story. So we'll keep that for after dark.
Does that count? Does David owe $1? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
That was the War Daddies band I had joined. Yeah.
It was like coke, like I was drinking. No.
Oh my God. Austin's a crazy place, man. Dustin will attest to that, man. With music and stuff. It's interesting.
People ask me, but the thing about it is crazy, but people ask me questions like, oh yeah, so did you have a wild time? I really didn't. I was a pretty good dude, I didn't live the band life with the, can I say groupies? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Band-Aid.
I didn't live that life, you know what I'm saying? But there were fans that were kind of creepy. I almost said her name. This is one woman who baked me for my birthday. She baked me some cupcakes and she left them on the front on our doorstep, and she shaped them in like the shape of a dog or like some strange looking cat. And she took some chocolate and vanilla icing and she smeared it on top of the cupcakes, and then this crude red icing, it looked like blood. It said "Happy Birthday," and I didn't even eat them. I left them on the doorstep. I think my drummer ate them. Drummers eat anything, so yeah.
They will. Every one of them.
Yeah.
We had a couple of nutsos, man, and this one. So we you got merch, and then you got the merch girls working the the merch tables, and the merch, she was begging, please let me be a merch girl. Please let me. You don't even have to pay me. Like I'll just sell your stuff. And
oh no.
Okay, whatever. Okay, that saves me, however many dollars an hour. And so yeah, we did that. And then the next show, she showed up front row, like with a shirt that had, I love Dana. And my girlfriend, who became my wife, was like, I don't think I appreciate this girl like in the front row with this homemade shirt. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went, but I don't think I appreciate this homemade shirt with this girl that, whatever. And she's like call me, text me, or whatever. Like it was too much. I just kept ignoring, but that didn't stop it. It just kept on and kept on. And yeah, it didn't.
Crazy that you mentioned that, Dana, because I actually, in every show that I've ever done, I've had just girls, boys, all these different people that show up with shirts that just say, I love Cody. Every single one of them. You'll never be able to verify this story, but it's definitely true. I promise you. It happened all the time.
Oh
the woman
my
who
God.
is now my wife, it was just like, I don't know about all this. I don't know. But, I was like, no, I'll tell this story years later and everyone will believe me. It definitely happened.
I hate the fact that I have not had an opportunity to hang with you, Cody, because I have a feeling.
I was thinking about that. I was like, Dana, you and I don't even know each
Totally
other. And I
hit
just
that.
came in here already on the attack.
Oh my God. Oh no, you stepped into the room. It was like Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. How about that, Dana?
Yeah, not even just Sondheim, specifically Sunday. It is my favorite musical.
We've got about 8 minutes left on Dad's After Dark. So if you're watching, you got about 8 minutes left before we go into After Dark, and then you can't hear what we're talking about. Sorry.
Rob, what were
Yeah.
your first impressions of each of the 3 Diva dads?
That's a great question, Rob.
What was my first impression?
You start with Mike because he's not here.
Rob's had a bottle of wine. He's trying to remember who they are.
Same.
You're a turd, Dobby.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's see. First impression. Well, I was kind of influenced by Adrian long before I actually met them because she told me about them from My Fair Lady.
I told you that there were actually men, like that we had a.
And I was excited. I was like, what? You're kidding me. So I kind of knew who you were before I got there. But I didn't know how you would fit into the mix. I already knew Rodney from Sunday. I'm staring at Dana.
Sunday in the Park with George was a show that we did, Dana, that Rob
It's written by
directed,
Stephen Sondheim.
that I was in it.
Yeah, I was in it too.
Your best
Oh
friend
my
Rob
God.
was in it.
Yep. Got it.
Paul Early was in it.
Cue the burn. Got it. Okay.
Wayne was in it.
So I already knew Rodney from that and how he worked, and he and I had a couple of conversations. And then when I saw you in the lobby before auditions, because I didn't, it's funny when you go and you meet someone for the first time, if you see a picture or something, you're always wondering, well, how tall are they? What do they look like? And so when I saw you in the lobby, I was just like, oh, okay. This is going to be good. And then when you were dancing, as I mentioned earlier.
Is that what you call that?
Well, I did air quotes, but you couldn't see it. So wait. And then your personality really came out with Cynthia. So I was happy to see that.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Yeah, again.
Freaking Cynthia, I swear to God. So sorry, continue.
Well, the first picture I saw of Mike, I think somebody had him, or took a picture of him with short shorts on. It might have been Taylor, I'm not sure.
Sounds about right.
And I was like, who is this person? And then I saw him at all weekend, and I think it worked out pretty well. Who just came in? Was that Beth?
Riley and Beth, but they're both not talking.
Oh, hi Riley, hi Beth.
Beth is probably
I can talk. I know how to talk. I can talk things.
Riley May.
Riley.
Hey, are you in the same house as Dana?
Yes.
No. Who told you we were in the same house? Have you been telling people we're living together? That's incredibly inaccurate.
How's that working out for you?
It's super fun. He's literally like a dad. So if I have something that I can't do myself, I'm like, hey, Dana.
Like put up that thing on the ceiling or whatever.
Like, put up LED lights.
Hey, Dana, we're out of rum.
You act like I can't buy rum myself, but you buy it in bulk anyway, so I might as well hop on. I might as well hop on it. That's just called being resourceful.
I asked her the other day, I was like, can you pull me a beer? And she looked at me like, seriously? Am I your waitress? I mean, that's what and she kind of went,
Okay.
and
Hold
walked
up.
off. And I hear the dreaded sound of a kegerator. Totally empty. And I ran in there and I was like, she's like, I didn't do it. It's empty. I don't know. It's gone. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, crap. Fine, Riley.
Okay, so context for that little story. I had gone in to say hi to him, and I was like, oh, hey, it's, I was like, how's it going? And he had like a little Bluetooth thing in, and he literally just took his glass that was empty, and he just handed it towards me. And he went,
That's terrible.
so naturally, I feel like I'm the waitress. So,
Where's
but
waitress
I'm not even
number
getting
one?
to it. What'd you say?
Where's waitress number one?
Yeah, Maddie.
She's not even here right now. I don't even know. Like half her crap is still here, but she's supposed to be moving out. I don't even know what.
She has a car. Like, she can only take so much at a time. Give her a little break, please.
She's just sitting by herself in her car in the parking lot of a park.
Just
somewhere,
anywhere
like,
but home.
Can't
right
take it
now.
anymore.
Yeah,
Can't
just-
take it anymore. Freaking Maddie, when she moved in for 3 weeks ago or whatever it was, she was like, we're gonna watch every Harry Potter, and then we're gonna watch every Star Wars, and then now we're gonna watch every Twilight. Like every night we're gonna watch a movie. We made it through 4 of the Harry Potters, and that's it. She's like, I'm such a homebody. No, you're gone all the time. Like, no, you're not a homebody.
People have lives. I don't know if you know this. Or
This is
not.
the thing, Dana. Is she was a homebody, and then her home became yours.
Not a homebody anymore. She said, "I'm a homebody," and then she moved in with Dana, and she said,
Yeah, that's the thing.
I have other things
She
to do."
said, I'm with Dana now. I'm no longer a homebody.
I
have
go.
learned
I
this
have-
about myself. We call
I
that
have to leave.
growth.
Yes.
It's called
Clearly I
character
haven't.
development.
She's loving herself. This is self-care. Sitting in the parking lot right now, she's right outside your door. That's her caring about herself.
Sitting out there in the park,
she's like,
yeah.
I'll keep my key because I'm gonna come over once a week, and I keep telling her, you're not. not that I don't want you to come over and watch a movie once a week, but
I believe in her. I believe her when she says that.
What's great about this is Maddie's actually just sitting in Riley's closet, just hoping that you don't find out, Dana.
The whole time, actually.
Right off scene.
She's just out of frame. Like, I'm not.
we were hanging lights in Riley's room, and Maddie was like, "I need shampoo." So I think I need to take a shower in your bathroom, Maddie or Riley, and I'm like standing there, like, because the room that Riley's in is like a suite, so it has its own bathroom and closet, whatever, and I'm like, well, I'm either I hang the stuff or I leave. What's happening? I'm not gonna be in here, and I know you don't want to shower, so
You're
I
being
ended up
rude about
hanging
it. Like,
lights.
there's not a door. And also, she wanted to shower in my bathroom because she doesn't have a shower curtain at her new place, which is completely understandable.
What's wrong with the Darth Vader bathroom? Why can't she just shower there?
Because it doesn't have like good products, Dana. Come on.
So take the products to the other. This
Dana,
is
if you
my-
just want to hang out with me, just tell me, okay? Like, jeez.
So you need to like tilt the camera and show the work we did in that room.
Oh,
With
good
the lights.
lord.
We
You asked-
hung those
so
LEDs
mean.
today between
Right.
work and the
Yeah.
show.
We have
Yeah.
lights on this wall, and then we have lights on this wall. Is that satisfactory
Hey,
for
Dana.
you? Right.
Dana, how much did you help with the My Fair Lady set?
Oh,
Because I just seem to remember that when we were building the My Fair Lady set, you told me that you don't build things.
No, that's
But
not.
I'm now
what I
seeing
said.
I'm seeing that there are rope lights up in Riley's
The shade
bedroom,
of it
and
all.
I'm just
okay.
curious.
Okay, so
I'm curious when you
there
learn
are-
how to use
what
a
else-
hammer.
what else
Oh,
he
look
said-
at that. We're at 61
What else
minutes,
did he say?
which means the Dads After Dark is officially going offline, and we appreciate everyone joining in. If you want, and you follow TTC Diva Dads on Facebook, Instagram, you'll see a link to the Zoom. You can join us for After Dark. Love you guys.